For months now, we've all been anxiously awaiting the release of Masters of the Universe Revelation to see if Netflix and Kevin Smith were going to actually respect this franchise and make a genuinely good He-Man series. Unfortunately, we've seen a ton of lies from Kevin Smith, and now that the series is out, it is a giant failure. Spoiler alert, I'm definitely going to be talking about Revelation spoilers because the review score is currently sitting at an abysmal 25%, and Kevin Smith is even mocking people, giving it a bad rating, saying, oh, it's flattering the show is being review bombed, and even other movies like Captain Marvel went through this. But really quickly, before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or Minds so that you can see when my content is posted. And if you really do enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So I've got a couple of things I want to reference, but I want to start off with this Cosmic Book News article. Kevin Smith's He-Man getting destroyed on Rotten Tomatoes. It is true. It is currently sitting at a 28% average audience score, which is terrible for this series. So it says, I just got finished watching the Masters of the Universe Revelation series on Netflix, and I am of the opinion that yes, Kevin Smith lied to fans about He-Man in the show. This is so disappointing to hear. The show is so disappointing to see because Kevin Smith for months said it is about He-Man. The marketing was focused on He-Man, and he even said that, oh, it's not gonna be the Tila show. Please don't worry. Everyone that wants to see He-Man, you're gonna get plenty of him in the series, and a lot of people are really disappointed with it because it wasn't really focused on He-Man. As I tweeted out after watching, it's Disney, Star Wars, and The Last Jedi all over again, where male characters are made to look bad, as it's all about female empowerment at the expense of those male characters. This for me is really disappointing to hear because I do genuinely believe you can make a series with good, strong female characters and good, strong male characters. I don't think you have to force out one gender to focus on another in the show. I think that that is an absolutely ridiculous concept. But it says Kevin Smith did say the show is all about He-Man, and it was marketed and promoted that way. But I would ask, where was He-Man? He appeared in the first episode and didn't do much, and then was relegated to basically needless flashback scenes in the next 3 episodes and didn't even appear in the rest of it. Masters of the Universe Revelation is indeed all about Tila, and it was insinuated that Tila is a lesbian, which proved the rumors right. Yep, Kevin Smith, you owe Clownfish a big apology. Kevin Smith has gone after Clownfish for months. It sucks to see because all they were doing was reporting on rumors that they were told, and all of those rumors were actually true. It's not like they were big fat lies, but Kevin Smith tried to say over the months that they were lying, that, you know, oh, it's not going to be the Tila show. Oh, she's not going to be a lesbian. Oh, it is going to be focused on He-Man. And all of those rumors were true. So I wanted to head over to this tweet that Kevin Smith made where he literally mocks people who are just upset that he lied about this show and what it was going to be. He said this is actually kind of flattering. Both the boys and Captain Marvel went through this too, so I'm in good company. The review bombing is transparent, so luckily it's not going to trip us up. This is such a shitty way to respond to people who are just upset that you lied about what the show was going to be, who the focus was going to be in it. I wanted this experience to be good, but this isn't a good way to respond to people who are just upset. And I wanted to show you all the Captain Marvel review score right now because the audience score is at a 45%, and this movie's been out for years. This movie was just really bad. A lot of people didn't like it. And Kevin Smith, right now, your series is sitting at a 28% audience score, and it's gone up by like 1 or 2 points, but it took a massive dip. This is not a good situation, Kevin Smith. I don't know why he thinks that going on social media and mocking people who just wanted a good He-Man experience was going to do him any favors. I don't understand why he thought that that was a good idea. Now, I wanted to read some of the reviews. I'm not going to be able to read all of them, but people are really disappointed with this series. Lots and lots and lots of 1 stars that I wanted to read. So to start off with the bang, there's a half-star review. Somebody said the only good thing about this show was the first trailer, I Need a Hero. Kevin Smith did He-Man dirty the way Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy did to Luke and Star Wars. Don't waste your time with this because you're better off watching the 2002 He-Man series. It is so disappointing because that first trailer, the one with I Need a Hero in the background, was so freaking cool. If that's what the show would have been, it would have been nuts in such a positive way. But unfortunately, it wasn't. That trailer was a bait and switch. All of the marketing was a bait and switch. And this show just kind of sucks. Somebody said, was it bad? No. If anything, it was a missed opportunity to make a solid children's show a phenomenal piece of adult entertainment. At times, there were glimpses of the story this could have been, but then the tone changes and boom, we are nowhere. The story is basic. A woman feels betrayed because the guy she friend-zoned leaves her to selfishly die, and thus she becomes a lesbian, quits her job, and gets a bad hairdo. This sucks because I did used to really like Teela. Teela's a character that I think a lot of people did really like, and unfortunately they just kind of changed who she was at her core, and they gave her a really bad hairdo. She looks awful now. I know that characters aren't always going to look the same. You can have slight changes, outfit changes, but she looks terrible. So somebody gave it a 1 and said, in the age of reboots, I've watched plenty that failed to understand the source material, others that were in spirit but failed to tell a good or entertaining story, and others that were just plain awful. Revelation is by far the worst of them, and it fails in every way, and it is a lazy insult to fans of the franchise, and a lot of fans do feel really insulted right now. Like, you told us it was going to be one thing, it was the exact opposite. Kevin Smith, you suck. I think that a lot of people are finally realizing how bad of a person Kevin Smith really is. He always said he was never gonna, become a Hollywood shill, basically, and he has become that. And I think that he's lost a lot of respect with people. Kevin Smith is genuinely the worst part of this situation because he's been lying knowing damn well that He-Man fans with nostalgia were gonna watch this, and by making a show about a strong woman, it would draw in the woke crowd, which is the audience Netflix thinks will open their wallets to watch this crap. I have no sympathy that the show's user ratings are complete garbage right now, and I honestly don't think they're gonna go up very much. I think that this show will sit around a 40% over the next few months. It will creep its way up to that, but I do not think it's going to go higher than that. Somebody said, it's too bad and gave it a 2-star. The animation is truly incredible and they should get major props for it. Unfortunately, the story isn't very good. All the rumors are unfortunately true. This is Teela and the Masters of the Universe, and it's not just what He-Man fans wanted. Wouldn't even have been so bad if Kevin Smith was just truthful from the start. I agree, if he had literally said, He-Man isn't in the title anymore. It's Masters of the Universe. We've got a completely different story, and one of the fan favorite characters is going to be the lead in this show. I genuinely think people wouldn't be so upset. I think that there would still be people who would be giving it a bad review because at the end of the day, we do all want He-Man. But if he had just been honest and said, we're going in a different direction, it's going to be a risk. Some people aren't going to like it, but we're confident in the product, and when part 2 comes out, you're going to love it as well. It's going to wrap up the story. I just think that the reception would be a lot different right now. When you say that rumors aren't true and call fans dumb and lie, clearly people aren't going to be happy with you. Somebody gave it half a star and said Clownfish TV was right and Kevin Smith lied. This isn't a show for fans of the original or anyone else for that matter. And people are really praising the animation and voice acting. I agree. I think the animation's pretty freaking good, and I've always thought that the voice acting cast for this show was really strong. I love Mark Hamill, Lena Headey, and it's awesome. Unfortunately, it's just the story wasn't good, and the direction that they're going in was trash. I'm just really disappointed that this is the product that we've all waited for. This is what we get, because I wanted the show to be good, and I said that multiple times, but Kevin Smith was the one who signed into a project that was going to be a woke mess, and he's the one who decided to lie. He didn't care about the fans and what we wanted. He said whatever he could to get people to subscribe to Netflix and raise the viewership of the show. Look at Netflix. They do not care if you like their content or not. They only care that you subscribe to their service, give them watch time, rinse and repeat. Negative press is still press in their eyes, and I'm so disappointed that, Kevin Smith is mocking people. He said, oh, no, it's going to be one thing, and it was completely the other. It's just a really disappointing situation, and I do not think that this show is going to magically go up to a 75 or an 80% audience score. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. But I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.